Every fall, a phenomenon happens in the Whitetail Woods. An unexplainable, unscripted, emotional roller coaster, all leading to one moment that you wait for all year. And sometimes that moment seems to just slip away.
I just missed a buck. Alright, so we're up here glassing. And you can tell, we're glassing way out there, so some of these opposite ridges that probably look way off, but they're really not that far. But got the tripod, the binoculars. You can kind of see up there. So, but that's the view we got for tonight. But I swear I wish I had a spotting scope, but I don't. But I'm gonna come back to here because I think they're not gonna come out where I can see them here. It's like it's a little darker, so I'm gonna head closer to where I think they're bedding, which is back over here, and kind of glass over there for a little bit. So. The last thing I wanted to do. Well, we're finishing out tonight. I'm whispering because we just bumped a really nice buck. Probably only a 2-year-old 10-point, but in Pennsylvania, on public land, I'm shooting that deer every day, so we're gonna have a similar wind on opening day. It's gonna be a little warmer though, so we're gonna have to see how we're gonna set up. Alrighty, we're on our way for our first of the year here in northwestern Pennsylvania. It's right around 4 o'clock, so we're gonna head out, and it's like that. September 30th. It'll be October 1st tomorrow, just like that. We're right back in the swing of things. We're gonna be hustling now. We got our stuff. We're ready to go. We're gonna go sit in this creek bottom back here and see if anything comes up to one of these ponds, old farm ponds. See if they need something to drink tonight. So it's warm, but we're gonna get near water and hope something comes in. This hunt is over before it even started. I bumped at least 10 doe out of this bottom. I got in late, shocker. And yeah, it's just been crazy. It's been nuts. So we're gonna set up here. I mean, there could still be something maybe in this bottom, but I'm not sure. I'm just overlooking this spot. There's a couple ponds in here. So. Alrighty, everybody. It's time for the good, the bad, and the ugly tonight. The good was we saw some good deer. We saw some deer. We saw 2 decent buck. That was good. It was a really fun night to be out. The bad is that we bumped a lot of doe going in. Doe were everywhere. We kicked doe up everywhere. They were all over the place, going nuts. And the ugly was that we bumped that buck again. We had him at like 60 yards. I thought he might be down there. I was literally knocking an arrow and I saw him take off. So I might have got a little bit on the camera. I'm not sure. We'll have to review the footage when we got home. So I feel like I'm just right on him, real close, but we're just not there. We just been close with no cigar.
As an early October cold front moved in, we headed home to see if we could get on one of the bucks that had been there all summer. After not seeing any buck at home, we headed back with excitement because of a new lead we had on a giant at school. We're here. We have this nice stealth camera, and we're going to get down in here and check out this big bottom. And I want to see if these deer are coming from the private, which he thinks, and they very well probably are sometimes, but I want to see if there's anything down in this bottom and go from there. So here we go. Okay, so I found the first good creek crossing. I walked both sides, but I still haven't found the consistent rubs and scrapes that we're seeing in other places. This could be killer soon though, because I think this is leading back to doe bedding. So we're talking here in the next week or two, especially next week, where the temperatures in the morning are supposed to plummet, be below freezing, where they might be scent checking these. But I really want to find that community scrape in this bottom if I can, and then go from there. Hang the camera on there, and then go from there and see if we can find anything. But we're starting to get this, put the pieces together. Okay, we're starting to put some pieces together. So I walked this whole bottom until I got up to the top here, and I found a couple rubs down in that bottom. So I came like this, looped, came up here, and I found that one right there. We know who that could be. So we're kind of putting the pieces together here, I think. Well, it's cold. It's a beautiful morning here in northwestern Pennsylvania, but we haven't seen much movement. I've seen one little buck so far before shooting light, but nothing other than that. We're in the saddle. We're set up. It's about as good as it's going to get for mid-October or late October. So it's the 23rd. It's about 37 degrees. It was pretty frosty and cold this morning, so we couldn't have asked for much better weather, but haven't seen a whole lot of movement yet so far. So stick with us and we'll see what we can get into. As the calendar turns to November, the feeling of opportunity and desperation set in. As we know, the 2 weeks we live for all year are here. Well, we're getting set up, and it's freaking snowing. It's November 1st. You can't ask for better weather than this, so we're gonna get packed up and hit the woods. Alright guys, we are set up. As you can see, we're in a big funnel. Some thick stuff back here. So sit here today and tomorrow morning and then just hope, man, just hope that one of these deer makes a mistake in here. But it's a beautiful night to be out. You can't ask for any better weather in early November. So it's finally November and we have the temperatures. I mean, just can't ask for much better. Can't ask for any better than what we have right now. Well, it's been another slow evening. Just not a lot of deer. I don't know, the frustration level is pretty high. I just have not been able to see a lot of deer right now, and it's starting to get mentally wearing. We probably have like another 40 minutes of camera light, so anything could still happen. It's the middle of November. It's November 1st, I mean. So anything can happen. We're just hope that one cruises by at some point, you know. So we just keep keeping on, as I said before. That's all we can do right now is just keep pushing forward. So today is November 2nd. We already had an interesting start to this hunt. We had a little buck bedded in the seal and just exhausted. He got up and ran, looked fine, but he was exhausted. And I think he got his butt kicked. His one eye looked like it was swollen. So we're just gonna sit here till dark. We'd seen some doe, and I used to have a camera in here just running this in here. So we're gonna hope maybe November 2nd a buck follows one of those doe in here and he makes a mistake. So we'll have to see. We have a south wind blowing across. I think we should be able to get away with it. It's gonna be a little sketchy, but we'll see. We can't have it go southwest. We need it south. So southeast would be perfect, but we don't have that. So I made a little makeshift ground blind, so we can shoot out to there and then sit on these logs. So yep.
pheasant hunters, man. It's getting really frustrating with all these damn guys pheasant hunting. They have every right to be here. They have every right to be here. It's not their fault. It's the Game Commission's fault for putting pheasant season during the middle of the rut. So it's not the pheasant hunters' fault. Definitely not the pheasant hunters' fault. They have every right to be here. It's public land just like I do. But why you would put pheasant season in the middle of the rut does not make sense to me. But anyway, welcome to Pennsylvania. We're in this big drainage ditch, this big funnel. There's a big scrape right off the edge here, so we're just hoping one cruises through here. We have a good wind in our face. There's a buck. There was a deer in here yesterday when I came in. I was gonna sit this and I didn't. I was gonna move it, and I was like, it's in such a good spot. It's in such a funnel. You know, you have 3 different drainages that all meet at this one point out here, and there's a big community scrape in there. So we're just gonna hope one buck comes into the scrape tonight, makes a mistake. It's November the 3rd. You never know what's gonna cruise by, but I don't know. These pheasant hunters don't make it easy. All these shots. So yeah, I'm not upset with the pheasant hunters. Why the Game Commission decides to put pheasant season right during the middle of the rut drives me crazy. So, and they're not even like wild pheasants; they're stock birds, which makes it so you could stock them in September and hunt them in September. You could stock them in freaking February and hunt them in February. That's my rant.
As days turn into weeks without a sighting of a shooter buck, doubt starts to set in. But like they say about the rut, you never know when it's going to happen. I could have never imagined what was going to happen on the morning of November 4th.
What's up, everybody? It's November 4th. It's a Saturday. We've had a little bit of action this morning. We've had barely a buck. I think he was like a spike buck that was busted up. He might have had like a 2-inch spike on one side, but he chased this doe in here right at first light. We got some video of him, but didn't read the script exactly. He was there at 35 yard. But one, he's not legal, and two, he's not what we're looking for. So it's been a beautiful morning. It's really calm and still. So we're probably gonna sit till 11 o'clock today. It's about 8:30, so plenty of time for things to still happen. But well, guys, I just saw the second biggest buck of my life running this ridge. He was all the way up here. I went down across here, just chasing a doe. I grunted and snort-wheezed at him. He was all eyes on that doe. I couldn't get him on camera. It was so quick. He was a giant. He was a giant. Bro, I just saw tines. Crazy. But unreal. Unfreaking real. First off, sorry for the quality of footage from this encounter, but quite frankly, when I looked up and saw a 150-inch deer standing at 50 yards, I was more concerned about how I was going to shoot him than the camera work. I could not believe it. The deer I had been chasing all year was standing at 43 yards, but there was no way to get a shot. So like most big deer in Pennsylvania do, he just slipped out of reach. Well, guys, I think it slowed down pretty good this evening. We did have one other nice buck come in, but I think we're gonna pack up, slip out of here, and go get some food because I'm hungry. So we had an incredible day for public land in Pennsylvania. We saw 1, 2, 3 different buck for sure, and it was such a fun day. I've seen the biggest buck on public land ever today, and I saw another decent buck. Maybe not a shooter, but I mean, in most cases on public land in Pennsylvania, that's a shooter, but a little bit different circumstances. So we had a great day today. Tomorrow's Sunday, so here in Pennsylvania you can't hunt, and then we'll be back at it probably Monday or Tuesday, so we'll see what the weather looks like. So we're gonna shimmy down and get out of here now. The rest of the rut came and went, with a few smaller buck encounters, but never getting another opportunity at a shooter. With gun season right around the corner, my focus turned to trying to get my sister a buck, whose schedule only allows her to hunt the first weekend of gun season. Look at this getup. We got a sick hat on with a Realtree old shirt with orange pants with
Under Armour.
How you feeling this morning?
Cold.
First day of the gun season.
I'm waiting to hear about 3 shots from Colby's stand. Yeah, that's about it. Oh, I know it. I know I'm going to hear 3 shots go from that stand.
No, the first time I shoot up on the hill, Dad, I'm going to get a text. What'd you shoot at? What'd you shoot at? I'll be like, Dad didn't even shoot. Is it cold? What's the weather like today?
Cold.
You texting, huh? Did you hear the weather? Can you pull it up?
Sorry, that's
27. Not terrible, but pretty much exactly what you want. Can't ask for better weather conditions, so. Eskimo hat.
I'm staying warm this morning.
Just as Willow predicted, a nice buck walks within 30 yards. I decide to give him a pass. He's a great buck, but not quite what I'm looking for. Action.
Jackson. Oh shit.
Oh, we're dropping bullets.
So I'm just unlucky. I've just accepted it. So I'm sitting next to Colby in hopes that the deer just like are attracted to him again, and some little deer, some legal buck will just walk by. I don't care if it's 6, 5, 4, 7, 8, 11, 10. As long as it's legal, it's going down. Or a doe if it gets to that point.
What all happened yesterday? Just go through the day yesterday.
So yesterday morning, I picked the best stand that every year we usually get a buck out of, It was my year, and of course the corn's still up the 1 year I get it. And then we go, and I see every legal buck possible.
No, not legal.
Every illegal buck possible in the book. I saw a half spike, 4-pointers, little Y buck. Worst morning ever. I saw a bunch of doe, but I didn't want to shoot a doe like right in the morning. Colby, of course, sits back in my normal stand and sees a 7-pointer about 30, 40 yards in front of him. Uncle Brian sees a 7-pointer and somehow aids and messes that up for us. And then Dad said he could have maybe had a shot at like a
Half rack.
but nothing big. Then we went out for the evening hunt, Sitting with Colby, I was about to take a doe out of the cornfield, and he was like, no, we might see a buck, and of course the buck comes, but it's behind him, so he's the one that sees it again and could get a shot, but he's very,
At like 5 yards, less than 5
very
yards. Came right to
particular with
us.
his buck, and he won't just shoot whatever walks in front of him. So yeah, and then we went into the woods, and then we were gonna try and see if anything passed, saw one doe, and then we got out of there, but woke up for the 5 a.m. hunt, and I seized that alarm.
Slept till 11. All right, Willie. Time's ticking.
It is.
How we feeling?
Not good.
Not
I
good?
just don't have any luck with this sport. I haven't shot a deer in
2 years.
Let's look it up.
I think it's 21. It's only been, you only didn't get one last year.
It's been killing me. I've only had 2 deer in my career.
All right, in your defense, you haven't been able to hunt a lot either.
Yeah, that is true.
Like, your amount of hours in the woods is not even
The
close.
fact that I'm scrolling and I still haven't.
Oh, are you going up to the year you got a buck?
Nope.
You shot a doe in
Colby's
21.
doe. Oh, there it is.
2021.
2021 was the last time I got a doe.
A buck was 2019.
Yeah, a buck was 2019. So I'm just on the struggle bus,
I mean, it's only 23, so.
Yeah, my biggest buck is a 4-point. Colby, of course, has 2 nice 8-points. Right? Are they both 8?
Yeah, they're both 8s.
Dad
All right,
doesn't
here we
even
go.
know how to fire a gun anymore.
Your gun? That's what you're taking.
Yes. If I have, you know me, if I get a shot at one, it's going to be real quick, and the rifle's not going to do it.
Do you
Is that legal?
Do you even have 357 or do you have 38
The
special?
38.
there? You can't even shoot 100 yards.
I'm not going to be able to shoot.
No, I know. I'm just messing with you. Imagine he shoots with like a cowboy willow.
Dude, that would be awesome. I would be happy. I would be so excited.
That'd be sick.
I'd be like, what the hell? That's when I know I'm unlucky. If Dad shoots one with a pistol.
Just get up. See them. They're coming down. They're coming down. They're coming down. You can stop there. Just wait. We decide to try a good old-fashioned deer drive to see if we can get Willow a buck on her last day home before she has to go back to school, and the last day she'll be able to hunt 4 buck with a rifle. Okay, they're up at the top. No. Just wait, just be patient. There's Doe on a crawl. Here comes some. That's a buck. I let it go. No, that's a little buck. I can't tell if he's legal. him, see him. Don't move. Here comes some more. Just look. There's no. They don't look like those so far. I'm not. Hold down, hold down. It's working perfectly. Another doe. Here, come over, here, come over. Can you shoot up there? Just be ready. Just get your gun up. Because if a buck comes, they're gonna go right through there. Can you see him in your scope? Okay. What? It's all good so far. Here comes the first little buck. I don't think he's legal though. This one coming, here's a buck. Don't move. He's busted up. I don't think he's legal. Just don't move. Oh, here comes some doe. They're coming down. You want to shoot one of those doe? What? There's a doe coming down the hill. You want to shoot her? See her? Here she comes. You want to shoot her? Hold on. There might be another buck. Don't move. Do not move. That's a buck. That's got to be a legal buck. Okay, Willow. Back here to the right, to the left. The last one in line. Let me just make sure. Don't move. Hold on. Yeah, he's legal. He's legal. Yes. This one all the way. Is he? Yes, he's legal. He's to the left. See him? He's all the way to the left. Don't move. All the way to the left. Sure he's legal. I'm double checking. I don't know where he got to. Okay, there he is, Sam. Did you see him? Hold on, don't move. He's back to the left. No, that one's not legal, I don't think. I don't know where he got to. Do not move, do not move. Do not move. Okay. I see him. He's legal. Yeah, he's legal, he's legal. Do you see him? Willow. Do you see him? Where is he? He's up to the left. He's walking in the range. He's up to the left. There's a doe looking at us. Don't move. He's behind some trees right now. He's got his head down. There he is. You see him? You see him? He's up there. He's to the left. You You can see him right there. He just put his head up. He just put his head up. Did you see him? He's a big wide buck. He's got brown tines. Here comes some more deer. Don't move. They got us. Don't look at him. Don't look at him. Well, you can't get a shot up there. I don't know where he got to. Don't move. Do not move. Do you want to shoot one of those down? Finally, Willow gets an opportunity at a nice buck. Will she be able to capitalize on this opportunity? There he is. See him, Willow. He's in that thick stuff. Shoot him, Willow. He's up at the top in the thick stuff. He's up on the top. Did you see him? He's walking. He's right in front of us. See him? He's coming down here. Willow, he's coming down. Willow, shoot him. He's going back the other way. He's chasing that doe. Did you see him? Did you see him? He's going across. See him? See him? Here, shoot him when he's in between there. Do you want me to stop him? Hold on. He's going to give you a shot. He's going to give you a shot. Tell me when to stop him. When he gets to that stuff, you want me to stop him? You want him? Meh. Meh. Hold on. Meh. Oh, he's going to turn. Shoot him. Can you shoot him? He's right there. Oh, he's in between the wire of the tree. He's in between the wire of the tree. He's right there. He's still back. You see him? His head, he's turned. He just looked at us. You got him. Shoot him again. Hold on. He's hurt.
I don't see him.
Hold on. He's hurting bad.
Where is
Yeah, I think you got him. Hold on.
Doe come out, and it was like not even 10 minutes in the sand in here. And we had doe, and they were.
Dad did a little push.
Yeah,
Dad did the
a little
one-man push.
And we could see them coming, and they were up here, and most of them kind of went back on the top, but then we had like 3 or 4, I think, come down.
Yeah, 3 or 4 doe right
Well,
behind
before-
her.
Right when they were coming down, Colby said buck, and spotted. It was legal.
It was legal. It was
Colby
a little 6
spotted.
point.
It was legal, and he was tracking them across. But I had these doe then spotted us because we were trying to find him, and then he was chasing the doe. He came back to the doe. I shot, and
And we think crushed him.
Colby thinks I crushed him. I don't know. I have no confidence.
I
in my
didn't
shot.
think he could get up the hill, but I was not sure. Unfortunately, we were never able to find the buck. We found where Willow had hit a limb, but we were never able to find any blood or anything else. From everything we could tell, it was a clean miss. I spent the rest of gun season hunting public with friends and family. Although we saw more hunters than deer, we still had a great time. I headed home for Christmas break, hoping to shoot a couple doe to help the farmers and fill the freezer.
Light means it's going, right?
Yeah.
Alright, vlog. Welcome back to HOA Outdoors.
Yeah.
Willie, you want to talk to the vlog? We're heading out, we're going hunting.
This is the vlog.
Vlog. It's not vlog.
Vlog.
It's not vlog. It's vlog.
Vlog.
Yeah. We're gonna go get a deer, friend.
Are you gonna watch Colby shoot it?
If he gets one, yeah.
Wow! Did you just drop the camera?
No.
Never.
I would never do that. We just need a buck and a couple doe. I'm trying to walk away.
Okay, sorry.
Everybody look.
Stop. Yeah, that's good. That's good blood.
Can I touch
Yeah, it is.
Sniff it.
Yeah, that's good blood. That's good blood.
You got the deer right.
After some tears and cleaning deer, Anika and I headed to Iowa for our 1-year anniversary. Although deer season was basically over, I still had one more Saturday when we got back to head home for one final hunt. Alright guys, we're here for the last hunt of the season. Dad's gonna do a little push. Old bow push. In the saddle. Got it all set up. Took a little longer than we thought because it's been a while since I set up a saddle, so we're just gonna hope that, yeah, you're up here, you can hope that they come down through there, or that they come right to the tree. So we really got 2 shot opportunities if they come in. If they don't, you know, this what it is. It's the last day, so we're gonna try. I'm gonna try to get something on my bow. Hopefully something goes low and we can knock them. So that's the plan. Stay tuned, and here we go. Last hunt of the season. Season 23 went so quick. I can't believe how fast it went. Here we are. So now we just get to see what we see in this last hunt. While sitting in the tree reflecting on the season and all that has transpired, all the close calls, all the lessons learned, and all the memories made, I look up, and like a gift from God, a beautiful 8-point buck comes up the trail. I draw my bow. I stop the deer. I let the arrow go, and I just missed the buck. I shot right under him. I thought he was going to drop, and he didn't drop, or I hit a limb. I was shooting through stuff, and I hit a limb. I'm pretty sure I hit a limb. Oh, that hurts. I'm watching my arrow, and all of a sudden, doing, and it goes just down. I'm pretty sure I hit a limb because I ranged him, unless the range was off. He was at like 41 yards. That hurts. I am so thankful for the opportunities and experience I've had this past season. I was not able to achieve my goal of killing a 3.5-year-old buck, but I know what I have to do for next season. That extra hour during practice, that extra mile on a scouting trip. So next year, things aren't just out of reach.